Have you ever tried to speak to somebody and it felt like you were blocked in a way, like you were pretending to be someone instead of being your real self, or you were working and it felt like you were forcing the work instead of doing it organically? I've felt this in my throat, in my gut, and when you're able to get rid of this, something magical happens. You feel genuine, you feel authentic, like you're fully expressing yourself. And I want to explain one of the ways I've been overcoming this problem. Now, there are a myriad of tools here, but I decided to spend the last 30 days drawing, even though I never draw. And that's why I posted this video exactly a month ago. Well, for the next 30 days, every day, I'm gonna draw a little bit daily. I think this is why people love to journal, because it can clean out the clutter of your mind and reveal your beautiful underlying personality. I journal, and I wanted to try drawing as a different creative habit to engage different parts of my brain and see if I could notice any new developments. So if you were expecting this video to be about how good of an artist I have become over the past month, it's kind of like that, but not exactly. Like, I wasn't trying to develop new skills or techniques. I was more so trying to be overall more expressive and creative so that I can be my real self and remove those blockages. And in this video, I'm going to explain how that has programmed my mind in new ways and why I decided to go with drawing, and whether or not you want to implement a similar practice in your life. Now, I am not recommending this in any way. I'm just trying to introduce new ways to play with your mind so that you can better express yourself and bring your real self to the surface. So many of us are hesitant to call ourselves creative or artists. I struggle with this a lot because I don't know if I'm more of an artistic and creative person or a more logical, business-oriented kind of person. And that's crucial for me to understand because I want to do YouTube. And do I make cinematic travel vlogs, or do I make informative, logical content? Now let me fill you in here, because as I learned about this through myself and through other people, I have come to understand that creativity is a natural force of life, like the blood in our veins. It is like the force that turns seeds into blossoming flowers. It is like the force that turns semen into literal human babies. And I can assure you that by developing the ability to tap into that creativity that is just natural in all of us, you will experience a sense of liberation and pure focused joy. And so naturally, we would want to learn how to express ourselves, because that means we're tapping into that force that brings us a lot of natural joy. Joy is but the sign that creative emotion is fulfilling its purpose. And whether we're talking to people or doing our work or working out, that is all constant, ripe opportunity for us to tap into that joy that comes with self-expressing. So that's why I spent the past 30 days drawing. That's why I enjoy making YouTube videos like this one. So was this actually helpful? Did drawing actually do anything for me? Well, since it's been so many years since I've drawn, it was very difficult, but I think I found a couple core improvements in myself. And so in the beginning, I had zero idea what to draw. And I didn't try to figure that out either. The idea is to let the inner child do whatever feels natural and see what happens when you let that subconscious become some sort of material form. So having this creative practice in my life put muscle on the bone of releasing these awful socialized thoughts from my mental atmosphere, and they helped me cultivate a better story in my mind. So as I drew, I was drawing a whole bunch of shit. I don't know what I was trying to make, but I started to enjoy the process. And I've become so accustomed to thinking, I gotta do this so I can get something out of it. Like if I'm emptying the dishwasher, I gotta get this done so that I can move on to the next thing. And having this creative practice helped me to just do for the sake of doing. So life can be scary. We're trying to figure out the purpose with all of the stuff that we do. And when we're expressing ourselves creatively, we're put in a state where we don't worry about what we need to get out of it. We're just doing things because they bring us joy. So whether you like to draw, code, speak, it's important to do that because the process brings you joy. Another benefit that I saw is that my mind started to expand and I could think bigger and more randomly. So if I was drawing, I would sometimes try to find something random like a thing on my desk and use that as inspiration for what to draw. But other times I would kind of pull ideas from thin air, which allowed me to enter like new depths of my subconscious that I didn't know existed, which helped me to really like see what my mind could actually create. I don't know what that does for me exactly, but I feel like I can implement that in the conversations I'm having. I can come up with new ideas, or in the work that I'm doing, I can start making new connections with different things. I think it's just that right and left brain connection that I started to develop a bit better. So not only do you develop the ability to think these different new thoughts, whether they're coming from new areas of your brain or from things that you're seeing around you, you also need to find ways to draw them together. So for example, if I would make a mistake, then I would want to come up with a way to turn that mistake into something that fits with the drawing. That not only helps you think more positively because your mistakes are seen as things that enhance the overall art, it also helps you to draw new connections to things and put muscle on the bone of connecting randomness to your current reality. So those are my main takeaways over the past month. These are definitely subtle improvements, but first it's been a more positive mindset by reframing my reality and pushing away these socialized thoughts. And second, I enjoyed the process just for the process. And that also helps to develop my intuition because that develops when you naturally self-express. And third, I developed my ability to draw connections to different ideas a bit better. Creativity brings something into the world that didn't exist before. I never feel more alive than when I am making something from nothing. Now look, personally, after trying this, I don't think drawing is my thing. I think I enjoy writing, making videos, music, creating connections with people, but trying out this different medium definitely helped me to reconvene on the basics and take away some core lessons. Finally, do I recommend this for you to try? No, but I do recommend having a creative practice, and maybe that's already your full-time thing, maybe it's more of a side thing, and maybe that's drawing. And if you aren't sure and you want one that could help you in the same ways that this has helped me, I'll put a list of options up on the screen here, and just take note of anything that grabs you. And just consider doing it. It's not supposed to be a chore. It's something that you want to do out of pure joy to make your life better. So thank you for watching. I hope this video has been enlightening, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out.